That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion.
So everybody sucks.
Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
Welcome back to Final Fantasy XVI. Brought to you by Say Flails About Wildly. Before we go in, does anyone else see what looks like fire? Is that just like a campfire thing, or... Oh no, this is not going to be good. No, that's definitely fire.
What happened here?
Imperials!
Why?
You'll pay for this!
We've got a live one!
What are you doing here? Answer me!
Hey, you don't want to come... Oh, I'm dumb. There we go. That's better.
That's enough! Over here. There, boy!
Why? Oh no!
All must burn! The bearers and those who sheltered
Okay,
them.
you were gonna get my limit
By
break.
Empress Annabella's command!
You were gonna get my limit break.
My mother ordered this.
Clive,
Ready? Burn!
I can wait.
Yeah! Epic death. And lots of experience to boot.
I'm sorry, Lady Anna. You deserved so much better. All of these people did. Better than my mother.
Oh no!
We're too late! Gav! Clive! Acting on the orders of the Duchess, eh? We knew East Pole was harbouring bearers. Thought they were safe enough hidden up here, but someone must have let slip. If they'd have only come to us sooner, none of this would have had to happen. Fuck!
My mother always did despise bearers. The way Father embraced them when the other nations spat on them as slaves. The way an accident of birth gave them a power that others lacked.
but why kill everyone? They meant no harm. They just wanted to be free.
This world judges that a crime punishable by death. Which is why we're going to change it. Gav, we want to help.
Thought you'd got your own stuff to be getting on with.
We do. But it can wait.
In that case, we should head back and tell Sid you've had a change of heart. He was always on it yet to join us.
All right.
And we'd best be quick. Last I heard, he was planning another excursion.
What about the villagers?
Aye. Can I leave yous lot to take care of things here?
Of course. We'll make sure they get a proper burial.
Thank you. All of you.
The whole village?
When you're ready, then.
The whole village? Well.
Now, rats, lead me to your nest.
Who are you,
What
you
could good message for
slimy
your leader?
fuck?
If only he knew where to send it.
Well, immediate dislike for you. But I think that's the point.
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice.
Oh, Clive, you're such a sweetheart.
And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
Handhold
The
it.
only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
Yeah, Final
What
Fantasy
trouble are you
music.
looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.
Hey, Mom. How are you? Ooh, earlier, look at this. This is pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty.
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, we will be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Your Radiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, Did we swear to see our people starve?
Yep, this is where everybody just gives up on all treaties and goes to war.
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the Blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men. Sandbreck is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
Uh-oh.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion.
So everybody sucks, basically.
This is the will of great Grieger.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry. But how much will that cost?
And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do.
Well, this guy sucks. But, as I think I've said before, I think everybody sucks. You could all just work together. Teamwork and all.
Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Orther. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
Yep, gotta use the power of Bahamut to take over a whole new group of people. And steal everything they need.
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the Mother Crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me.
How though?
There, in the self-same crystals we look to for their so-called blessing. Alright, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air.
Of course.
And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mine from the Mother Crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the Mother Crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind, well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the Mother Crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
They probably did.
Who says they didn't?
Exactly.
Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
The higher-ups? The gods themselves?
So now you want to do something about the crystals. And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm.
The crystal's so pretty.
We can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
Oh, that's so cool.
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
All right. Okay, let's talk to her.
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me?
Oh my God.
Clive?
I have this horrible image now
Let us leave such
that all the
impersonal
boys
titles
are
to my
just
less
heading off
preferred clientele.
to do it with this woman.
You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would.
I'm not going to say what I'm thinking right now.
I've never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested, unless...
Unless...
Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
Wait, what? I know nothing of favors. Oh, the veil's really pretty.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary.
I have my new slave to do it for me.
Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
Dun 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 dun. Yeah. Sometimes I think video games assume we're stupid. Because it's like every single quest has like a name and everything. It's like, I think I know I have to speak to her next. You don't need to tell me.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. Though I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this.
You accept the moon and stars.
Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now,
I am pretty
I have matters to
handsome.
attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
Quest accepted.
I should probably start here.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before,
suspicious.
she was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you.
I misread the subs and thought it said chamber pot.
Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us.
Oops. Chambermaid, not chamber pot.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She didn't mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
Who?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
We're looking for a slimy motherfucker.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Let's go, dogs.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little something to remember me by.
A quick tumble on another man's coin.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred.
Yeah, you want your ladies? Listen to
There's
me.
only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in war. Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you.
Oh, maybe he took her with him.
Right to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Most likely. Fools there nigh on every night.
Oh, that's a side quest. Let's do side quests after. We can do them later. But I'm definitely going up these stairs to see if there's anything good up here. Wait. No, I thought I saw something. I was wrong. I keep telling I didn't think that was possible, but apparently it is. Let's walk carefully. Toggle's looking at me like you just fell, you dum-dum. Oh, there was nothing up here, and alright. There was something over there. I'm never getting it, because apparently I can't walk. Hey, let's go talk to Isabel.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers.
That's what I thought you
and they
meant.
will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I
Ken
find
sent
something.
me.
Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
Look at all the chuckabees, chuckabees. These bluebirds are so cute. And I want to attack them. They're so cute. Let me go there as soon as possible because these people are probably going to murder me. This dude. Hey. Someone want to give me some makeup so I can hide this mark?
Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarreling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
Okay. Find the traveling trader.
I'll be needing some more straw for the stables. One of the hens just gave birth.
Is the... I mean, I don't have anything I want to buy, but is he actually going to speak to me?
Buy, sell, or be gone.
Well, he's grumpy. The only thing I want is all the orchestrions. But at 40,000 each, it's gonna be a while.
Thanks for nothing.
Thanks for nothing.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon.
You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
I know I'm supposed to go over there. I'm just seeing if there's anything here. There is! What do you know?
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? What's that
Oh,
call for the
come
constable?
on.
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the Dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant. What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him.
You wanted to sell her
He
precious
insisted that
comb?
it was of great value, and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the Dame. Anything.
These men are infatuated.
Tell her, won't you, that I was helpful, I mean, most.
That I was most helpful. Maybe I'll get an extra special treat later. Anything? No? No. Yes? No. Yes? No. Okay. Moving on. Hi, priest.
You are fortunate to have fallen into the Dame's good graces, but her influence wanes the further you stray from Northreach. Remember that, my wayward lamb.
It's okay. I'm strong. And I can jump like this. Alright. Ruins. I don't know what's going on with this dude. I mean, he's clearly creepy. And I don't, did he kidnap her? Why did he buy a comb? Did he buy a comb?
It smells of death here, Torgal.
Because she thought she lost her comb, but then he was trying to sell it, but then he bought one maybe to give to... I'm not sure. Smells of death. Let's kill whatever this is. Bloated
We can't
wolf.
let them get any closer to the village.
Get him!
Oh, can I do... Hey, get close to me. Get close to me. No, get close to me. No, don't push me. I want to do this. Enjoy the pain. Enjoy the pain, wolves. They're just like...
Sick of Toggle. Get him, boy. You know what to do, boy.
Oh, yes, there are more.
Sick of Toggle.
That's okay, I can take him. Enemy sling! Hell yeah. Enemy slain! Enemy slain!
Damn it all. Bodies.
Oh.
A man and a woman.
Alright. Game. Is everyone going to die? Seriously? I mean, seriously. Every time you send me on a quest to find someone, they're dead. And maybe not every time. But it's starting to feel like that. Oh. I was gonna say maybe she's alive.
The wolves have been busy, but the blood is long dry. So it is you, Tatien.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to see every night. He said her name was Tatien.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to more for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatien is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
Oh.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatien by.
Of course you could, had it not been personal.
Here we go, I guess.
You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then?
Yep.
I see. My dear Tatien. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
And this one certainly did not have a happy ending.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
Quest complete! Could everyone stop dying? Ooh, level up! It's like, yay, level up right after some people died.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Or to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
Abandon the capital. Not from Clive, obviously. Clive's a good boy. But now I think about it, I have a lot of questions. A lot of questions. Hey Sid, hey Jill.
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door.
The back door. Beautiful. Ooh, the pleasure houses. Yeah. Look how amazing this building is. Everything is kind of pink. Well, it's red, pink.
Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a...
brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
So then,
People
how do we proceed?
bonking on the other side of the
We'll
wall.
be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrek.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut? And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them.
That's
To our
very
rulers,
true.
We must seem the most convenient of tools. And the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them.
We're not human to them.
No. This isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Ah, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Nah.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
I wanted to say this throughout that entire cutscene. The voice acting in this game is just so good. So good. Like, I've talked about how I like Clive's voice acting before. But Sid is such a character. Both obviously the dialogue and the way it's acted. It's just so well done. Very nicely done. To anyone who's playing this game and is playing it in Japanese, not English, consider playing it in English. I would normally be the person to tell you to play it I would be the first person to say play it in Japanese. But this game was designed to be played in English. The mouths match up to the English, and the voice actors are just really, really good. So give it a try.